nice controller.
Some sort of hybrid?
It appears to be a multicolor. So it's got that extreme green color backing on a gray front.
You know what they say, Joey?
What did they say?
Business up front, party in the back.
Party in the back, good point. You can mix and match these controllers though, really, Hunter. All you have to do is just screw one back to one front, and there you go.
Simple as.
It is. Kind of a neat combo right there, though. Kind of fools you right up front, and then wahoo! Ooh, look at this controller.
It's my favorite color of them. It's the fire orange, it's called?
I think so.
It's my favorite. And I'm not usually like an orange guy, but there's just something about that. It looks tasty.
I don't know what I'd call my favorite color now, but for a long time, it was orange. Nice! It's a James Bond game, but it's not GoldenEye. The world is not enough. Whoop. There it is. Good find right here.
I was just going to say the world's enough for me.
It's gotta be, you know? It's really gotta be.
Maybe not for Bond, but for guys like me, it's more than enough.
It's plenty. 64 controllers, time they just went standard front and back, gray both sides. Lego Racers, you were just saying you played this one, Hunter, right?
Yeah, that was like, while everybody was doing Mario Kart, that was what I was playing. I was big into Lego, my parents didn't know, and I liked video games as well. I like Lego video games, so they found this intersection and they...
Kart style racing like Mario Kart?
Yeah, except you can customize your cart a little bit.
That part sounds so neat. Power-ups and all to be getting on the tracks and whatnot?
Of course.
Okay. Game Gear game back here. Something you don't see too often. Small little cartridge, kind of like for the Game Boy, but for Sega's competitor, the Game Gear. And this one here's a copy of Sonic 2.
Whoa.
A Bug's Life.
What a life it is.
Yeah, it's not really about like an actual Bug's Life. That'd be boring.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
Mainly foraging?
Yeah,
foraging.
Are you talking about like the franchise here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's...
Just a day in a Bug's Life?
Well, there's political unrest in the anthill, if I remember correctly.
As always, when is there not? Diddy Kong Racing, another good kart-style racing game. Mario Kart basically overshadowed all other racing games. It was so good.
And there are so many kart games that you all have never even heard of. Yeah. I see a new one every single day when I'm working here. Like they have the Space Jam one I just saw today. Space Race.
No way.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. Bugs is riding on a carrot there. Very interesting stuff.
What a find, Hunter. Good one. Pokemon Stadium. The only 64 cartridge with the spot to write your name?
That is correct. I'm like 90% sure on that.
That's wild. Spot right on there for you to put your name. There's Mario Kart.
Wahoo!
Yeah, the one and only. Donkey Kong 64, one of the yellow cartridges. Different colors look so neat laid out against all the other gray cartridges. What are you finding, Hunter?
That, Joey, is what I was hoping for. It's a Sega Game Gear.
Wow, the handheld is in there.
They took all 6 batteries.
Yeah, Hunter, it did use batteries.
But this guy, I saw this guy, thought that was cool. The way Knuckles and Sonic, Knuckles especially, how Knuckles looks there. In addition, we've got this super wide gear that you just pop on there and it'll expand the screen for you, make it a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
Bada bing.
There's one. We're 1/6 of the way there.
Yeah, but just got the power and the batteries, the cartridges go here.
Neat find, Hunter. And this carrying case looks like it's got room for console, power cords, the spare battery
games
pack.
Go up here.
Oh yeah, spot for games up on there too.
It's branded Sega Game Gear right there, folks.
Yes indeed, Sega Game Gear. 2 copies of Majora's Mask. Wow, what a find. One's the hologram version, and the other one is actually the harder to find version, if you can believe it, with just the standard paper label on it. Very cool. And let's rip through these last ones. Looks like Toy Story 2, Pokemon Snap, 2 copies of Glover.
You need 2 gloves for 2 hands, Joey.
I do indeed. Snowboard Kids, and can you check the console down there, Hunter?
You've got a couple N64s down here, Joey.
And then 2 N64s are finishing this off. Looks like this one's got an expansion pack. Not too surprised, because it did have some games in here that required it. All right, pretty cool stuff out of today's collection. Bunch of N64 games, plus the Game Gear stuff, plus controllers. Even had some consoles with the N64s and that Game Gear.